One of the really cool things about the crypto space is that you have the opportunity to do something called yield farming. Yield farming is a basic way for people to earn an income on their cryptocurrency while they have it staked as an LP token. So when a user provides liquidity to a certain protocol, they'll then earn rewards in that protocol's native token, and those rewards can be redeemed for cash or restaked or whatever the user wants to do with those coins. And in today's video, I'm going to show you the top yield farms on the Solana network. Now, Solana has been one of the fastest growing ecosystems in the cryptocurrency space, and their blockchain simply can handle so much more throughput compared to Ethereum. Solana can handle hundreds of thousands of transactions per second, and the gas fees associated with the Solana network are near zero, which in my opinion made this one of the hottest blockchains of 2021 because people were just tired of paying super high Ethereum gas fees, and Solana raised a lot of money from outside capital, and they really incentivized a lot of developers to build on the Solana blockchain, which in my opinion led to a rapid growth in its overall ecosystem. So that's why in today's video, we're going to go over the top yield farms on Solana network, so that way you can begin participating in some of these crazy awesome protocols that are being built on Solana, earn yourself some yield, and really see just how powerful the Solana network is, and just overall how much cheaper it is to use. Now remember, this is not investment advice, so please do your own research when you're looking into cryptocurrencies or purchasing any sort of digital asset. This video is made strictly for educational purposes only. So by the end of this video, you should be able to start yield farming on Solana and earn yourself some really neat cryptocurrency rewards, and that way you can start seeing just how powerful the Solana network is. Alright, so the very first farm we're going to look at is called Raydium. Now, Raydium quickly established itself to be one of the top yield farms that have built on the Solana blockchain, utilizing all of Solana's quick speeds and super low transaction fees. Now, if we just look at the pools and the liquidity that's available on Raydium, it's absolutely mind-blowing, because just looking at the Sol USD, which is the Solana and USDC pool, they already have $275 million, and the 24-hour volume is almost $500 million. And the people who've already provided liquidity in the last 24 hours have earned $182,000. And you can see on the far right-hand side is the actual percentage that people are earning per year. This is the APR just by providing liquidity for these pairs on the Raydium protocol. So when you look at Sol USDC, Ray Sol, Ray Serum, these are all different cryptocurrencies that you can create an LP token and begin earning rewards on the right hand side here. And these are just their basic pools on Raydium. Now, if we look at the farms that are on Raydium, we can see that they also have some really attractive yield. So if you want to provide liquidity on Raydium, you can create these LP tokens, and on the right hand side, you'll be able to see what your APR is for the year. Now, I don't know about you, but you can't find these types of APRs at any sort of bank or any sort of establishment right now in the legacy finance system. These types of APRs are what's attracting a lot of people to start using the Solana blockchain, to start using Raydium, and really getting involved in the cryptocurrency space. That's why I really like yield farms, just because they also make people actually utilizing the blockchains, making sure they're using the protocols, familiarizing themselves with cryptocurrency, because when you're creating an LP token, you have to do certain steps and you have to have certain considerations when you're providing liquidity in order to earn an APR. So you have to take all of this information in, and you're learning about the protocol. So to me, it's a catalyst to learn about cryptocurrency, and on Solana especially, when you're having yields that are this high, and it's super appealing to any sort of investor. Now, in addition to these regular types of yields, Raydium also lets you do something called a dual yield. So you can basically earn your APR in two cryptocurrencies. For example, you can earn it in Polis and in Raydium. So by simply providing liquidity for this specific pair, you'll not only earn Ray, but you'll also earn Polis. So it'll split your APR into those two different cryptocurrencies. So you'll be earning two cryptocurrencies as a yield while simply providing LP tokens for the Raydium farm. So I think that's really cool. You can earn two different types of cryptocurrencies at a super high APR. Now, in addition to offering dual yield, One of the things that makes Raydium really stand out from other competitors on the Solana blockchain is its accelerator program. So the accelerator program is basically like a version of VC capital, venture capital, getting into projects so you can be one of the early investors at a project that they start to promote. So new crypto projects that are built on Solana will reach out to Raydium, do an extensive application process, and Raydium carefully vets the projects that apply to its protocol, and the projects that they accept are then launched on their platform right here and are distributed to people. So you can see, for example, you can get in at some of these projects at pennies for the dollars. So this is a really great way to get into brand new projects for absolute cheap, right? You can get cryptocurrencies for pennies, and some of these projects have already skyrocketed past $1, and some of them have launched at a penny, 5 cents. So you're really getting in on the ground floor for some of these really hot crypto projects that the masses still haven't found out about, simply because they were launched on the Raydium accelerator program. So apart from the yield, this is one of the things that I think make Raydium a power player in the cryptocurrency space. The fact that they're offering this type of an investment to the everyday investor is absolutely amazing. Being able to get in on the ground floor on really hot projects at such an early stage in their development. So they offer a platform for people to easily see what projects are available and allow anyone to participate in these projects. Now, Raydium also lets you swap tokens and trade tokens with some pretty sophisticated trading tools that let you get in on cryptocurrencies at any price point you want. So you can basically build out a limit order and use this to actually get the coins at the prices you want. So it's a really sophisticated trading platform as well. In addition to offering yield, you can also utilize the Raydium platform for trades on all the cryptocurrencies that are available on the Solana blockchain. And there's always more cryptocurrencies being added. So in my opinion, this makes it one of the hottest yield farms on the Solana blockchain. It allows you to do crypto trades. It allows you to yield farm, stake in the pools, and participate in their accelerator program. All of these things put together make this a really strong protocol on the Solana blockchain. Now, it looks a little bit funky because I have the screen minimized, but if you're looking at the swap feature and the trading feature on Raydium through your desktop, it'll look much better than this. Now, the next farm that I really love that's on the Solana blockchain is called Saber. Now, Saber is a really neat protocol that's doing something a little bit differently than traditional yield farms and traditional liquidity providing programs. What Saber's trying to do that's really unique in the cryptocurrency space is they're trying to be a cross-chain liquidity provider on Solana blockchain. So if you can just wrap your head around what that means, it basically means that they're trying to bring in liquidity from different blockchains and be able to be the hub basically for all of these different blockchains and have a one-stop shop of liquidity for any blockchain you can think of. And they're continually growing their ecosystem. Last time I checked, Saber had $1 billion already locked up in liquidity, which is absolutely crazy because this protocol just launched a few months ago. And so it really goes to show you that cross-chain liquidity is a hot topic right now, and Saber is already at the ground floor running with this because they already are one of the leaders in cross-chain liquidity. So if you just look at some of the pools and staking options that they offer, you can see they have UST, which is the stable coin on the Luna network. They have Bitcoin and they have Ren Bitcoin. So Ren BTC is one of the top BTC pairs in the cryptocurrency space across decentralized exchanges. They have Frax, they have Mai, they have Binance USD, so this is the stablecoin for Binance. They have DAI, which is the stablecoin for the Maker protocol on Ethereum. What they're trying to establish is trying to be the go-to provider of liquidity across all different protocols. So people don't have to go through different protocols to get liquidity and have the headache to try to transfer them from a blockchain to another blockchain. You can simply use the Saber protocol and access cross-chain liquidity at the blink of an eye, which is why I think they attracted some of the top VC firms to back them, simply because cross-chain liquidity is an issue that a lot of users who have been in the crypto cryptocurrency space have faced, which is why they're making a solution to make that much easier for everyone to use. Now you can see that Saber has already established over $3 billion in liquidity locked. That is a ton of liquidity that they have on their platform. And the reason why I think the liquidity is so high is because they're offering liquidity from different blockchains. So if you just think about how big the blockchains are in general, all the top blockchains, and they're getting a small slice of that for everyone to have some liquidity across all of these blockchains. 3 billion is saying that this protocol is here to stay, in my opinion, and it's only looking like it's going up from here. Now, if we look at some of the APRs that they're offering for the liquidity, you can see that they're offering for just stable coins 7% APR. So you don't have to really worry about any risk with the stable coin, and you can still earn 7% APR simply by providing liquidity on their platform. You can earn 10% with this pair. You can just see they offer so many different types of APRs. If you want to stake Bitcoin on the Solana blockchain, you can now do that, and you can earn 14% in addition to just holding on to your Bitcoin. So you can earn yield simply by holding your Bitcoin by staking it on the Saber blockchain. Another really appealing yield are some of these USDT yields. I mean, if you just look at this, USDT is also just a stable coin. So if you just stake a stable coin, you can get 32% APR right now on Saber. So these are some pretty high rates for just stable coins, in my opinion, because when you're looking at staking stable coins, there's not a whole lot of risk in price action because it's always going to be pegged to $1. The stable coin is going to be 99 cents to $1. So if you don't have to worry about fluctuations and high volatility in a farm and still earn 32% APR, that's a pretty amazing deal. Now, before you can do anything on the Solana blockchain, you do need to have a wallet that is specifically made for Solana, that can interact with it and that you can transact with using the native Solana blockchain. Now, one of the wallets that I really love that's on Solana is called Phantom. So if you just check out phantom.app, you'll just download it. You can add it to Chrome or any other browser that you're using, and you can begin using the Solana blockchain. You'll be able to just create your secret password, and boom, you can have a desktop wallet built specifically for Solana. Now, there are a lot of other desktop wallets out there on Solana. This is the one I really like, and it just makes it super easy for you to use when you're looking to use the Solana blockchain. It's actually really similar to MetaMask, and I really love MetaMask. So to me, just because of how easy it is to use, made it my go-to wallet when I'm using Solana, and now you'll be able to transact with the yield farms on the Solana network. Well, thank you so much for watching, and now you should be able to yield farm on the Solana network. You know what the best yield farms are, and if there are any yield farms that you think are promising on the Solana network that I didn't mention, please go ahead and leave me a comment below so we can see what are some of the best yield farms on the Solana network. And if you found this video resourceful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I'll see you all on the next video.